Doing the everyday things that you take for granted. When your periods are that heavy and you're cramping that much, it limits your ability to carry on your normal lifestyle. You're just physically not able to get up and do the things you want to do or need to do. And now, not having those symptoms has definitely improved my quality of life. It's just not something that I have to deal with anymore, which is great.
Typically what I say to patients are, you have heavy periods through having kids, and we can prove on ultrasound you have no pathology, you're an ideal candidate for NovaSure. It can be used both for medical indications, people you say we need to slow down your bleeding because of anemia, pain, heavy clotting, or for busy business type people where bleeding becomes a problem. You know, the school principal, the school teacher, woman who's constantly on airplanes, traveling, somebody who's always in conferences. You know, some of these women qualify just because of need for quality of life and not necessarily because of detrimental medical reasons.
I've been seeing Dr. Rabham for over 20 years and we've done a number of different procedures, and so I trust him emphatically. And he had pretty much explained that it really is a fairly simple procedure with not a lot of risks involved.
I talked it over with my husband, and since we were committed to the idea of not having any more children, we decided that this was something I could do. And I was looking forward to not waiting 20 years until I hit menopause to get rid of a menstrual cycle and get rid of the symptoms and maybe be a more pleasant person 2 weeks up before the cycle began. And so we decided to go ahead and make the appointment.
We do it as an outpatient procedure in our surgery center. We never like to talk about surgery being minor, but in the scheme of things, compared to major abdominal surgery or heart surgery, it's certainly a minor procedure.
It was a piece of cake. A friend of mine drove me to the office, the South Side office, and I had my prep in a side room, which is just, change into a gown, and they get you ready for the procedure. I don't remember any of the procedure, and I woke up a short time later. It would seem 20 minutes. I'm not sure if that was the exact amount of time. I felt a little groggy. I was driven back home. I took a nap. I woke up shortly after lunch, felt completely normal. I had absolutely no side effects. I had no bleeding, and I never experienced any menstrual symptoms again in any form, except for one day where I want chocolate more than other days.
I think the biggest thing that I see in my practice is patients just assume they're supposed to have heavy periods when they do. There are many patients who will not volunteer the information until asked, are your periods heavy? And women need to know that it's not necessarily normal or okay. It's just they have to suffer with heavy periods if they find it's intolerable, which is one of the words I use, inconvenient, or life-changing.
I don't ever have to think about this. I don't have to interrupt my schedule. I don't have to plan things around it. My menstrual cycle's just gone. So that's a huge plus for busy moms, for busy career women. It's not something they have to think about anymore. It'll just be off of their minds.
Now, not having the cycles, it's just a freedom. You don't have to worry about any of those issues.
Knowing that there's a simple, safe, and effective solution to heavy periods is why you should call Virginia Physicians for Women today and make an appointment with one of our doctors to see if you are a candidate for the NovaSure solution. Don't wait. You deserve your freedom no matter what day of the month it is.